Hi, this is Reverend Lance, and I'm with Street Bishops, and we're here with another frequently asked question for those who are seeking to begin a ministry. And actually, this question is not one that's frequently asked, but one that should be frequently asked, but we don't quite hear enough. But we know it's important in terms of you beginning a ministry or growing a small ministry. This has to do with something that we deal with as a problem in big business. Okay, and that's called scope creep, right? How do you keep the focus of your mission and the focus of your ministry laser targeted? This is very important. When you begin a ministry, when you have a calling to serve, you typically depend with a really pinpointed area that you want to serve in. If not, then you need to take a look at that and whittle away until you get down to a very narrow slice of individuals you want to serve, how you want to serve them, why you want to serve them. I mean, you really need to have a laser focus on what you want to do. But then once you have that focus, you want to also be careful that you don't get some scope creep. So for example, your ministry may be to provide food to some of the folks on the street who need nourishment, and that's been identified, and so that's your group that you're going to take food to either every day or every other day or once a week, whatever your particular plan is. And then the next thing you know, someone says, hey, there's a group over here at Nathaniel Park, and they need fed as well. And so then you begin taking some food over there. And then somebody else, and it's just tug and pull of everyone saying, hey, Reverend Sarah, she provides this food service, and so go see her and go see her. The next thing you know, you're out and about trying to your scope has just gotten really, really broad. And then it goes from sandwiches to, somebody needs transportation. And it's very easy, because you have a heart that wants to serve, to get way off base and not stay really closely structured to what your original goal and mission and calling is, right? And you're not following your business plan that you've developed, right? Because you want to have a nice structured business plan so that you don't. So you want to be careful of this scope creep, and you want to be very cautious of it. And the way you stay focused, the way you do not allow yourself to get into this scope creep, the way you don't get people pulling you in all directions, is to have a plan. Have a plan. Have a business plan. And in that business plan, it says, this is the mission. This is the scope. And anything that's going to be called outside the scope, you may want to do as I've been instructed to do, and I've accepted from my advisors. Before I engage in something new, before I engage in anything new or beyond the scope of what I do, I have to have a conference call with my advisors. Now, I'm under I'm the boss. I can do what I want. But I've submitted to them where we will get on a call. I will make the best justification I can to do this other thing, and they will pick it apart and figure out if it's really what we need to do, and they will advise me on whether or not to expand the scope. And if they say not to do it, I've made a personal commitment. That's it. What they say and what they suggest, I submit to it. Because it's the folks on the outside that can better hear what we're asking and what other people are asking compared to the plan. We're working from our heart. They're working from their head. Right? We're working from our spirit. They're working from their head. And that's the way you keep from getting your scope too broad and getting off of mission and wearing yourself slam out and bringing your ministry down. So that's today's question that you should have asked that you didn't. And again, come on over to streetbishops.com, streetbishops.com, and you'll be able to get all 20 of these videos immediately for free, just so that you have some great information to help you as you move forward in your ministry. See you on the other side.